Be me, Maya, 27 years old, working as a project coordinator for a mid-sized logistics firm. Average pay, decent benefits, endless spreadsheets. Living in a two-bedroom apartment in Chicago. With my boyfriend of 3 years, Leo. Leo is 29, works in tech sales. Charming smile. Hair always perfectly styled. The kind of guy who remembers your mom's birthday. We've been the it couple of our friend group for ages. People always say we look like we walked out of a Crate and Barrel catalog. On the surface, everything is pristine. Beige sofa, geometric rugs, matching hydro flasks. Flashback to 3 weeks ago, Christmas morning. We're at his parents' place in the suburbs, smell of pine needles and burnt sugar filling the living room. His mom is playing Sinatra on the Sonos. I'm wearing a chunky knit sweater that itches slightly at the neck. Leo hands me a small box wrapped in dark green velvet paper. He gets down on one knee. Right there on the Persian rug. Everyone stops talking. His dad puts down the camcorder. Leo gives this speech about how I'm his rock. Says I'm the only person who truly knows him. Says he wants to build a legacy with me. I'm crying. His mom is crying. The dog is barking. I say yes. Slide the ring on. It fits perfectly. Spend the rest of the holidays in a haze of champagne and congratulations. Updating Facebook statuses. Calling aunts I haven't spoken to in a decade. Feeling like I finally hit the milestone everyone expects. Fast forward to yesterday. January slump is in full effect. Sky is that permanent shade of dirty dishwater gray. Decorations are down. Tree is on the curb. Apartment feels bare and cold. Leo is out at a team building happy hour with his sales crew. Says he'll be late. Don't wait up. I decide to do a deep clean of the home office. We share the space. But his side is a disaster zone. Cables everywhere. Stacks of papers. Old protein bar wrappers. Trying to be the good fiancé. Trying to organize our life before wedding planning chaos starts. Open his bottom desk drawer to file some receipts. Find an old iPhone 11 tucked in the back. Screen is cracked. Case is peeling. I recognize it. It's the phone he had when we first started dating. He switched to the new model about a year and a half ago. Figure I should check if there are any photos on it we want to save. Plug it in. Battery icon pops up. Red sliver of life. Wait 5 minutes. Staring at the wall. Phone boots up. No passcode. Leo has never been big on security. Says he has nothing to hide. I swipe open. Background is a default Apple wallpaper. Connected to the Wi-Fi. Just to sync iCloud. Phone starts buzzing like crazy. Notifications flooding in from old apps. I click on the Photos app first. Scroll up to the bottom. Mostly pictures of his car, his lunch, screenshots of memes. Scroll back further. Timeline. 2 years ago. We had been together for about a year at this point. I see a photo of a girl I don't recognize. Blonde, heavy eyeliner, sitting in a passenger seat. It's Leo's car. Leather seats. Specifically, the weird stain on the dashboard. I caused with a coffee spill. My stomach does a weird flip. Scroll back a bit more. Video clip thumbnail is blurry. Play it. It's Leo and the blonde girl. They're in his old apartment, the one I helped him paint. The one I practically lived in on weekends. They aren't doing anything explicit in the clip. Just laughing. He's filming her trying to catch popcorn in her mouth, but the vibe is intimate, too intimate. Check the date on the video. October 14th, 3 years ago. I freeze. Check my own phone calendar. October 14th was a Sunday. I remember that weekend clearly. We had gone apple picking on Saturday. I stayed over Saturday night. Left Sunday morning around 10 a.m. because I had a family brunch. Check the timestamp on the video. 30 p.m. 3 hours after I left. My hands start shaking. It's a physical reaction. Involuntary tremor. Exit photos. Open messages. Name at the top. KC Jim. Click the thread. It scrolls for miles. Texts dating back to the first month we started seeing each other. Texts continuing for a year and a half. I start reading from the beginning. Leo, she just left. You can come over. Kulsi, is the coast clear? Lol. Leo, yeah, sheets are changed. Bring the tequila. I feel bile rising in my throat. Literally changed the sheets I had just slept in. Keep reading. It's a pattern. Every single time I went home to my apartment, every time I went on a work trip, Casey was there. Sometimes the same day. Sometimes within hours. Leo, miss you already. Sent to me at 9:30 p.m. Leo, door is unlocked. Hurry up. Sent to Casey at 9:05 p.m. I have to put the phone down on the desk. Room is spinning. Grab the trash can. Dry heave for a minute. Nothing comes up but acid. Wipe my mouth with the back of my hand. Pick the phone up again. Need to know everything. Pain shopping. Find the nudes. Hundreds of them. Hers sent to him. His sent to her. Mirror selfies in his bathroom. My toothbrush is visible in the background of one of her selfies. My literal pink Sonicare toothbrush sitting in the cup. She's posing in one of his t-shirts. The vintage band tee I bought him for his birthday. I feel violated. Not just cheated on. Invaded. Like my reality is being rewritten in real time. Flashback to 2 years ago. I had a persistent issue down there. Irritation. Weird symptoms. Went to the gyno. Doctor asked if I had new partners. Said no. Been with the same guy for a year. Doctor treated it as a random infection. I came home and asked Leo, "Hey, is there any chance you're seeing someone else?" I caught something weird. Remember his face perfectly. He was chopping peppers for stir fry. Put the knife down. Looked me dead in the eye. Looked hurt. "Maya, are you serious? You think I'd do that to you? I love you. I only want you. Maybe it's the laundry detergent or your gym shorts." He hugged me, held me while I cried and apologized for accusing him. He let me apologize. He let me feel guilty for weeks. Back to present. Scroll to that date in the messages with Casey. Casey, hey, I think I might have passed something to you. Get checked. Leo, fuck. Seriously? Maya is asking questions. Casey? Lol. Oops. Sorry, babe. Leo, I'll handle it. Just lay low for a week. He knew. He knew exactly what it was. And he looked me in the face and let me think I was crazy. He let me doubt my own hygiene. He let me doubt my body. I sit there for 3 hours, reading every single message, internalizing every lie. Downloading the chat history to my computer, emailing the photos to myself. Evidence secured. Hear the front door unlock, key turning in the latch. Cheerful whistling. Leo walks in. Smell of beer and cold wind on him. He's wearing his expensive wool coat. Cheeks flushed from the cold. Sees me sitting in the dark office. Only light is the glow of the laptop screen. Hey babe, why are you sitting in the dark? Comes over to kiss my forehead. I flinch away violently. Chair wheels screech on the floor. He stops, confused. Whoa, okay, rough day. Tries to laugh it off. Did mom call again about the guest list? I don't say anything. Just turn the old iPhone around and place it on the desk. Screen facing him. Casey's contact info is still open. Color drains from his face instantly. It's actually impressive. How fast he goes from flushed to pale. He stares at the phone. Doesn't touch it. Looks at me, eyes go flat. Where did you find that? Voice is quiet, cold, not apologetic, annoyed. Bottom drawer, I say. Voice sounds like it's coming from someone else, scratchy and thin. I was looking for a charger. He sighs, runs a hand through his perfect hair, leans against the doorframe, crosses his arms, defensive posture activated. Maya, that phone is ancient. Why are you snooping through my old stuff? Snooping? I ask. I found pictures of you sleeping with someone else for half our relationship. We're engaged, Leo. He rolls his eyes. Babe, look at the dates. That was years ago. We were just starting out. It wasn't serious back then. I stand up. Furious energy spiking through me. Wasn't serious? We had been together for 18 months. You told me you loved me 6 months in. We were looking at apartments together when you sent her that video. He steps into the room, holds his hands up in a calm-down gesture. Condescending therapy voice activated. Listen, I know it looks bad out of context, but we were in a different place then. I was confused about what I wanted. I hadn't fully committed emotionally yet. But I chose you, didn't I? I'm here with you. I asked you to marry me. He says it like he did me a favor, like picking me was a saintly act. That absolves him of all sins. You lied to my face about the infection, I say, tears starting to blur my vision. I asked you directly. You let me think it was my fault. He waves a hand dismissively. I didn't want to hurt you. It was a white lie to protect your feelings. If I told you the truth then, we would have broken up. And look at us now. Look at the life we built. Would you really want to throw all this away over some meaningless sex from 3 years ago? My jaw drops. The audacity is suffocating. Meaningless? She was in your bed the same day I left. She used my toothbrush cup. You were sending her nudes while we were on vacation. He steps closer, tries to reach for my arm. Maya, stop spiraling. You're ruminating on the past. This is classic self-sabotage. Things are going too well, so you're looking for a reason to blow it up. That's something we should talk about in counseling. I slap his hand away. Don't you dare psychoanalyze me right now. You cheated on me for 1.5 years. That's not spiraling. That's a fact. He sighs again, deeper, more dramatic. Okay, fine. I made mistakes. I was immature. But I've grown, Maya. I haven't spoken to her in almost 2 years. Doesn't that count for something? I've been faithful ever since I decided you were the one. Decided? I scream. You don't get to audit candidates while you're in a committed relationship. He rubs his temples. Keep your voice down, the neighbors. Look, I'm tired. I had a long day. We're not going to solve this tonight. Let's just go to bed, sleep on it. You're emotional right now. We'll talk in the morning when you're rational. He turns around, starts walking out of the office like the conversation is over, because he decided it is. Starts taking off his coat, hanging it up neatly. I'm standing there vibrating with rage. I follow him into the hallway. I'm not sleeping in the same bed as you. He stops, looks over his shoulder, smirk playing on his lips. Don't be dramatic, Maya. It's a king-size bed, plenty of room, unless you want to take the couch. He knows I have back problems. He knows the couch is uncomfortable. He walks into the bedroom, starts undressing, casual as hell, tosses his shirt in the hamper. I stand in the doorway, looking at his bare back. The skin I used to trace with my fingers, now I just see contamination. I see him sweating on top of Casey. I see the lies written on his skin. I turn around, grab a blanket from the linen closet, go to the living room, curl up on the beige sofa, stare at the ceiling, can't close my eyes. Every time I do, I see the timestamps. Tag team champions. Morning comes, haven't slept a wink. Sunlight hitting the dust motes. Hear the shower running. He's getting ready for work, like it's a normal Tuesday. Whistling again, comes out into the kitchen, wearing a crisp blue shirt, pouring coffee into his travel mug. Morning, sunshine, he says. No trace of guilt, no dark circles. He slept great. Did you sleep okay on the couch? Faux concern. I'm sitting at the island, wearing the same clothes as yesterday. Eyes puffy, hair a mess. We need to talk, I say. He checks his Apple Watch. Can't right now, babe. Big meeting at 9. We can discuss your feelings later tonight. Maybe order Thai? We haven't done that in a while. Leans in to kiss me. I pull back so hard I almost fall off the stool. He frowns, annoyed again. Okay, seriously? You're going to drag this out? Punishing me for something I did years ago isn't healthy, Maya. It's actually kind of toxic. You need to work on your forgiveness. Grabs his keys. Love you. See you tonight. Door slams. Silence. I sit there for an hour, coffee machine dripping, looking at the engagement ring on my finger. It feels like a shackle. It feels like a bribe. Retroactive payment for being a fool. Phone buzzes. Text from his mom. Morning, sweetie. Just found the cutest venue for the rehearsal dinner. Call me. I feel sick. Physically nauseous. Run to the bathroom. Puke up bile again. Wash my face. Look in the mirror. See a woman who is played for a fool. See a woman who is about to marry a sociopath. Call in sick to work. Food poisoning, I say. Boss is understanding. Start pacing the apartment. Every object triggers a memory. The coffee table we bought together. Around the time he was texting her about new positions. The TV we binged Stranger Things on while he was snapping her during bathroom breaks. I can't be here. Pack a bag. Just essentials. Underwear, jeans, laptop, toiletries. Grab the cat carrier. Shove my confused cat, Barnaby, inside. He yowls. Sorry, buddy, I whisper. Go to the kitchen. Take off the ring. Stare at it. It's beautiful. It's worth 3 months of his salary. It's a lie. Made of compressed carbon. Leave it on the counter. Right next to his protein powder. Write a note on a sticky pad. I'm not irrational. I'm gone. Stick it to the ring box. Walk out. Get in my car. Drive to my sister's place across town. She opens the door. Sees my face. Sees the cat carrier. Pulls me inside immediately. What happened? I tell her everything. Show her the screenshots. She's screaming. Throws a pillow across the room. I never liked him. His eyes were too close together. We sit on her floor, eating stale crackers. My phone starts blowing up around 6 p.m. Leo calling. Leo texting. Leo FaceTiming. Ignore. 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 Voicemail pops up. Play it on speaker. Maya, where are you? The cat is gone. I saw the ring. This is incredibly immature. You're running away instead of communicating. Call me back. Stop acting like a child. Voice sounds tight, angry, not sad. Angry that he lost control. Angry that his narrative is cracking. Text comes in. You're overreacting. Everyone has a past. If you leave now, you're throwing away the best thing that ever happened to you. I type back, hands steady now. The best thing that ever happened to me was finding that phone. Block number. Block him on Instagram. Block him on Facebook. Change my relationship status to single. No explanation. Just gone. Phone starts ringing again immediately. It's his mom. Ignore. It's our mutual friend Sarah. Answer. Maya, Leo is freaking out. He says you left him because of some old drama. He says you're having a mental breakdown. Of course he's spinning the story, making me the crazy one. Sarah, I say. He cheated on me for the first 1.5 years of our relationship, with one specific girl, in our bed. Same days I was there. Silence on the line. Oh my God. Yeah, he said. He said you were upset about him liking an ex's photo. He's lying. Sarah, I have the texts. I'm so sorry, Maya. Hung up. Post a story on Instagram. Black screen. White text. Cheating isn't a mistake when it's a pattern. Dishonesty poisons the foundation. I'm out. Vague enough to be classy, specific enough to kill the rumors. Sleep on my sister's guest bed. Barnaby purring on my chest. Wake up the next morning. Feel lighter. Sad, yes. Heartbroken. Absolutely. But not sick. No nausea. Realize the sickness wasn't fear. It was my body rejecting him. It was my gut knowing what my brain refused to see. Check my email. Leo sent a long email to my work address. Subject, closure, opens with, I forgive you for reacting this way. I laugh. Loud and harsh. Delete without reading the rest. Call the landlord. Ask to be taken off the lease. Tell them I'm moving out due to domestic issues. They agree, sympathetic. Call my parents. Tell them the wedding is off. Mom cries. Dad says he's coming with a truck to get my furniture. I never trusted a man who manicured his eyebrows that much, Dad says. 2 days later. Show up at the apartment with Dad and my brother. Leo was there, sitting on the couch, head in hands, looks up, eyes red, finally looks sad. Or maybe just hung over. Maya, please, we can fix this. Couples therapy. I'll go. I'll do whatever. I'll give you passwords to everything. Dad steps in front of me, wall of flannel and Dad strength. She's here for the dresser and the books, son. Move. Leo shrinks back, watches us pack, tries to catch my eye, mouths, I love you. I look at him, really look at him, see the weakness, see the manipulation, see the stranger I slept next to for 3 years. You don't love me. I say out loud. You love owning me. And you lost your property. Grab the last box. Walk out the door. Don't look back. Hear him sobbing as the door clicks shut. Fake. Performative sobbing. Get in the truck. Watch the apartment building fade in the rearview mirror. Check my phone one last time. Notification from Venmo. Leo request. $500 for rent and utilities for January since you bailed. Laugh until I cry. Decline request. Block on Venmo. Turn up the radio. Winter sun is shining. Road is clear. I'm 27. I'm single, and I don't feel sick anymore.